So there's this one Switch accessory that I came across a few months ago, and I just can't stop thinking about it. Now, I know we've all seen our fair share of cases for the Switch, as well as a pretty decent amount of power banks and play stands, but wouldn't it be awesome if someone tried to put all three of those things together into one tiny package? This is the Nyko PowerShell case for Nintendo Switch. It's a special kind of case that allows you to easily transport and protect your little hybrid console, all while doubling as a power bank that promises to keep you playing long after your battery runs out. It comes packed with a respectable 5000 mAh battery, and not to mention there's even a built-in play stand that allows you to play and charge in tabletop mode while your Switch sits safely inside of its case. Alright, so at this point, you might be thinking, what's the catch? And that's smart thinking because when it comes to most video game accessories, there usually is a catch. So let's break this thing down and find out how it all comes together. The PowerShell case connects to your Switch through USB Type-C. However, the case itself only charges through micro USB, which is disappointing because the amount of time that it takes to fully charge the PowerShell case really takes a hit. I had to leave mine charging overnight for about 8 hours before I was able to get a full charge, but once I did get a full charge, this thing essentially doubled my battery life. The USB Type-C cable that plugs into your Switch is coiled around the inner lining of the case and positioned conveniently right below the charge port. You can pull the cable out a little bit to give yourself some extra breathing room if you're playing in handheld mode, but then you can't really close the case. And honestly, that wouldn't be that big of a deal if this thing would just charge the Switch while it's traveling in the case, but unfortunately, Nyko specifically made sure that you couldn't do that. Yup, you heard me correctly. The PowerShell will not charge your Switch while the case is closed. Nyko actually installed a kill switch to stop charging as soon as you close the lid, meaning that it won't charge your Switch while you're traveling. And that's absolutely mind-blowing to me because when I first heard about this thing, that was its biggest selling point. However, Nyko's reasoning behind this does make sense as they say it prevents any chance of your Switch overheating while it's in the case. But as disappointing as that is, it's still one of the most interesting Switch cases that I've ever seen because you have to consider the fact that you're not only getting a hard shell case when you buy this thing, but you're also getting a pretty beefy power bank as well as a play stand. And not to mention, it holds up to 12 game cards and 2 micro SD cards, so taking your games with you shouldn't be a problem at all. So at the end of the day, if you're in the market for a Switch case and a power bank, and you want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you should get this. Otherwise, if you already have a Switch case and you don't need any extra power, you might want to look for something a little more flexible. Now, if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, then you already know that I have way too many Switch cases, so I'm actually going to be giving this one away. If you're interested in entering the giveaway, click the Gleam link in the video description to enter. I'll be announcing the winner in the next video, so make sure you stay tuned because who knows, it could be you today.